Hey guys, welcome to episode 2. This is JC.
I'm Fabian.
And our special guest today,
Litzy.
Hey guys, welcome to episode 2. This is JC.
I'm Fabian.
And our special guest today,
Litzy.
Let's go, Litzy. We don't have a board yet to like put the little applause noise yet, but we will eventually.
Right,
Okay.
there we go.
Anyways, I have a question for you real quick right off the bat.
Okay.
Is it Litzy with Y or I? Because I always get it messed up.
With the Y. It's with the Y.
Okay.
Always the Y.
Yeah.
He texted me last night with an I. I was like, that's not how you spell it. It's literally on her Instagram, on both her Instagrams.
My bad. I was getting confused. Jesus.
With the Y.
It's terrible.
The Y with the Y.
I got you with a Y. I'll never forget it. I promise.
Please don't.
So, I won't. So, okay. Tell us about yourself. Where are you from? What do you do for a living? Whatever you want to talk about.
Ooh.
Shout yourself out on Instagram.
Oh, okay. So, I am Mexican and Honduran. I'm a local here in Tampa. I'm a freelance makeup artist. I work at a salon here in Hyde Park. And that's it, I think. What else? I don't know. I feel like that's a very, general question. I don't know what else to say.
No, you're good. Go
I'm a
ahead.
little nervous.
Where do you work at? What do you do?
Okay, at the salon right now, I'm assisting, and I also work for Medicare. So that's what I'm doing right now, helping, older people get their benefits, and then also, making people feel beautiful on the side.
So, you hustling because you got 2 jobs right now.
Yes. For a little bit though, till I figure out what I'm gonna do with my life.
Why the face?
Because I don't know. I feel like I'm in a very weird stage in my life right now. I'm 21, trying to figure it out. So yeah.
I feel you. We've all been there. You just turned 21. Where are you at?
Thanks. I'm here at your house. I'm next to you doing a podcast. Last week I turned 21. That was fun. And I've been, in the barbershop. That's all I do.
What do you do for your 21st birthday?
21st birthday. So I went to the strip club. That was fun. He took me with your wife. And
BB took you.
well, Billy took me. I didn't know that. So yeah, she took me.
Well, how was your experience? Did you get a lap dance?
I didn't get a lap dance. I almost did, but I didn't find the one. I was waiting for
What
the
do you
one.
mean you didn't find the one?
You're not just gonna get a lap dance by any random. You know what I'm
but
saying? Like you gotta.
It's a strip club. What do you mean?
No, you gotta find the one though. Like the one stripper that just like the one. There's always a one for everything.
No. You need to stop being picky.
No.
It's a strip club.
No.
Hey, I agree with her on this one. Like, you just go to a strip club, dude.
No.
Like, you just go, have fun, have a lap dance.
You're not gonna be
waiting.
there looking for your wife.
No, of course.
Thank you.
You're not going there looking for your wife.
Thank you.
I get that, but I'm different. That's all.
Oh, you're different. You're different.
You're a different breed.
Facts. So, anyways, we want to have every guest bring their own topic, and we'll talk about it. So, what do you want to talk about today?
I guess since I'm the guest and I get to choose, I wanted you guys to basically ask me questions that you guys want to know about girls, that you guys may not be like questions that you don't ask on a daily or maybe afraid to ask, or that you're just curious about and want to know.
Yo, I actually like that a lot.
I like that too. We got a lot of questions for you today. So
Alright, whatever, let's see.
You gotta be honest with us 100%.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be 100% honest.
Though. Okay.
But don't get mad if I'm too honest.
I like that. No, we keep it 100. So
Alright.
I like honesty.
That's what we like. That's what
Let's
we
see,
like.
let's see.
Let's see. So I'll let you go
let
ahead.
me
Yeah, go
start
ahead. You
off,
go
bro?
first.
You're gonna do this. All right. So
Are you scared? I'll go first if you're scared.
kick it off. I'm not scared.
He's scared. He's
I
scared.
don't wanna go like 0 to 100 yet. Cause I'm 100 all the time. So let's build it up. You start.
You're hungry all the time. All right, cool. Let's see. A question that I regularly wouldn't ask. Well, I would ask it anyways, but why are women so complicated? Like, in the sense, I feel like guys were very simple, get straight to the point, whereas like I feel like women think about things a little too much sometimes. I don't know. How do you feel about that?
We think about things too much.
Yeah.
Like we're like overthinkers.
Yeah.
Let's see. I don't think that we're overthinkers. I feel like if anything, you guys make us the way that we are, you know? I feel like we treat you guys the way you guys treat us, but you guys probably just don't see that. Like, I don't know, I feel like you guys make it complicated and we're more chill.
In what sense would you say guys make it more complicated?
Like, we tell you guys to do something and you guys just don't do it or forget about it. Like, why? Why couldn't you just do it when, like, I told you to do it? You know what I mean?
I feel you. What do you gotta say about that?
Man, I've seen that happen to you.
All the time. All the time. All the time.
I feel like there's certain situations where I just do whatever y'all want. Like, in that sense, like, alright, so y'all don't want to go, y'all tell us to do whatever we want. And then we do whatever we want, and it becomes an argument later on. Like, just because we did whatever we want, we're wrong for doing whatever we want. So what does do whatever you want exactly mean?
That means don't do whatever you want. That's what it means.
But why?
That's
Why?
just
So
the
why-
end of
why
it.
y'all say do
Because at
whatever
the
you
end of the
want?
day, it's like happy wife, happy life. You know what I mean? So like, it doesn't mean do whatever you want. It's basically like don't do that, or I'm gonna get mad.
But then when we say that, y'all do whatever you want. And then if we tell y'all something, it's an issue. Like, what sense does that make? You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't think so.
No?
I don't agree with you on that.
No.
No.
Why don't you? Has that happened to you before?
I feel like I do what I want regardless, but it depends. Because you, like, let's say, okay, if you're married, it's a different situation. If you're talking to a girl, it's a different situation. If you're dating a girl, it's a different situation. I feel like, you know, if you're not dating a person, both of you guys can do whatever you guys want. I feel like if you guys are married, that's a different situation. Obviously not. And then if you guys are dating, I feel like you guys have to talk about it, you know?
So at what point, when you're getting to know somebody or whatever, you're talking to somebody, at what point do you start taking it serious?
At what point do you start taking it serious?
At what point do you start taking it serious?
Okay, for me, I wait a lot, like, not saying a long time, but I give it like at least literally like 4 or 5 months, because I really need to get to know that person. I try not to get family involved for a little bit, you know, like, I mean, yeah, like siblings here and there. I try not to get like parents too much involved in it. I just like to take my time, because I feel like sometimes having family involved and, you know, it just gets too overwhelming. So I feel like that ruins things too quickly, you know. So I say take your time. Like, if you're talking to somebody, take as long as you can to get to know that person. Like, as long as you can. But yeah.
No, I agree with that.
Yeah, same. That's cool. I got another question for you.
Okay.
So when you tell somebody, let's be friends or give me space, what does that mean? Because if you tell me, give me space, I'm going to give you the whole entire galaxy. Like, I would not speak to you. You know what I'm saying? So, like, what does that mean?
Give you space. I feel like guys are a little bit dramatic with that when you say give me space. Like, it doesn't like literally mean like cut me off, like don't speak to me ever. Just like have like a little bit more boundaries, you know? Like, just, okay, I get it, talk to me every day and stuff, but like do your things too, you know? Like, have your priorities straight. Like, still go to the gym, like still do all these things, you know, not put so much like time on me, because it makes me feel like, okay, well, maybe he's not doing anything, so that's why he's like talking to me like he's being lazy or something. To me, that's, you know, that's what, you know, means. It doesn't necessarily mean like I don't ever want to hear from you again.
For sure.
Like, no, like still, you know, talk to me and stuff. Just, you know, do you too, you know, focus on you as well.
To me, I kind of want to like rephrase that question. Say you're in a relationship for a couple months, whatever, and then it's like, hey, let's take a break. again, to me personally, it's similar to space, but let's take a break. To me, like, there's no break. Either we work through this together, or like everybody goes their own separate way. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, no, I agree with that. If I'm in a relationship and they're like, take a break, there's no break. We're either breaking up or like, that's it. There's no, what do you need a break for? No.
Right.
You want to go be with somebody else? Just say that.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it.
Yeah, I mean, 100%. Like a break. You're gonna go your own way. I'm gonna go my own way. A lot of stuff could happen in between that break, and then it's in the name. Like, that's it. It's a break. It's not coming back. You know.
Unless you like, it's a really like toxic situation and you feel like you both need to just grow and like be apart from each other, then I would say it's okay. But at the same time, it's still kind of like open in the air. Like, I don't know. You know.
For sure. Switching the topic a little bit. How do you feel being a woman in today's society? How old are you again, if you don't mind?
21.
21. You know, you get to go out, have fun with your girls, this and that. We all know guys go out with certain intentions with girls. So how is it for you being a girl that age and trying to, you know, determine whether a guy's taking you seriously or whether they just want you just for a one night stand? Or like, how does it feel being a woman in that age?
Honestly, it's hard. It is very hard because you don't know a guy's true intentions. They can sit here and tell you they're gonna give you the world, but that's just not what it is. You know, obviously, they just want you for one thing. So I feel like now it's very hard dating in this, like, you know, in our society right now, because people don't come with like pure intentions at all. So I feel like it's very hard, and I feel like nowadays girls really have to protect themselves a lot more because of everything that's like going on, you know. So I don't know, I would say it's really hard nowadays. We get to have fun and everything, but I feel like we always have to be self-aware too. So yeah,
for sure. No, I agree. Even like me being a guy, I feel lucky and blessed that, you know, I met someone and got married years ago, because honestly, like, vice versa, even for a guy to find a good girl nowadays, it's tough too. Especially like if a guy already has a job and he's around guys all the time, where a guy's gonna go? You know, we'll go to the club or we go somewhere. Like, it's hard to find someone worth it at those type of places.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I agree. I feel like you're not gonna find like your person at like the club or, you know, the bar. You're not, but that's where we're at all the time. So it's kind of like hard to.
So, saying that, what are your expectations every time you go out somewhere, being like 21, you're going out to drink or whatever? Like, what's your expectations, like, being in that environment, being a woman? Like, yeah,
what do you mean though by expectations?
Like, yeah, because you know, that's like you just said, you're not gonna go and find your person. So like, you want to go out, you want to have fun.
I'm going to have fun. I'm not really going to like look for a man. I'm just going to have fun. Like, I know I'm going to go out with my girls, so I'm going to have fun with them. Obviously, if there's a guy or something and that finds me attractive or something, and like if we find it mutual that we want to go on and be grown and do something, then it's mutual. It's not like I'm being forced or anything. But when I go out, I expect to have fun. I don't really, you know, I'm not expecting to find a soulmate. So absolutely. Yeah.
And do you feel unsafe at all whenever you go out?
Not saying, okay, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I feel like being pretty, sometimes it can get scary. Guys can be very scary sometimes, but I feel like I can be mean, so no.
All right.
It depends.
What's the like scariest scenario you've been on, like going out and like a creepy guy, something happens? Like, what, you have any stories?
Creepy
or just like uncomfortable?
Uncomfortable, I would say just like guys like following you or something. Like, I feel like that's the scariest part, because it's like, I mean, even though like where we go, it's like a lot of people, but you don't really know people's intentions when, you know, you're around. So that's why I always try to like stay with the group or never like be alone, because guys can be very weird. Like, they will literally follow you, or like even like if like a guy buys you a drink or something, like no, I'm gonna go next to you and see what you're getting me. Like, you're not gonna go buy me a drink and bring it to me. Like, no, I'm gonna be literally right there watching, because guys can like literally put anything in your drink, or, you know, like I said, you don't know people's intentions really. So
for sure.
Yeah.
What do like women look for in a guy? Like, is it like first impression? Like, I would imagine physically. Like, what did I look at? Because it's like, not to sound perverted, but guys, like, we see a girl with a nice butt, you know, like, we're gonna look at her butt. But like, what do women look at?
Okay, I feel like it depends. It depends on every girl. But for me, the first thing I look at, and Phoebe's like looking at me. But for me, the first thing that I look at in a guy is his shoes.
Yeah, I heard that. Hey, y'all better have some Jordans or some Yeezys, expensive.
Oh my God, I don't know why. That's the first thing I look at. Is like I'm looking down like at their shoes, cause like, why are you wearing like rusty Air Forces?
That's great, man. Hey, just put a bag over your face and wear some brand new Air Forces.
Yeah. I don't know. I look at their shoes, and then the next thing I look at is their teeth.
Next thing, yo, shoes before teeth, guys. Don't brush your teeth. Wear nice shoes.
I'm serious. Like, I don't know. That's what I look at, but that's not every girl, you know. But I feel like appearance wise, like that's the first thing I see is like their shoes, and then I look at their faces. I'm gonna look at their teeth. That's how their teeth look like.
That's so funny. To me, it's just funny, like the way like y'all's mind work sometimes, like women, because like for example, we went to the strip club the other day, and me and Fabi were right by the stage. We were looking at the girl dance, and then I asked Bibi, I'm like, hey, was it uncomfortable for you? She was like, no, honestly, I was just like wondering how they get on the pole and like spin and dance.
Yeah, I mean, I've been to strip club too, and that's the first thing I was doing too. I was like thinking like, damn, can I do that? Like, how does she have that much like body like force? Like, I don't know, like I cannot do that.
That's hilarious. I would have never thought that's what's on y'all's mind.
What do you think we were thinking?
I don't know. I would imagine you guys would be like uncomfortable that your man is sitting right there looking at another woman. Like, I don't know.
He's really doing this right now. Why is he doing this? Like, you know?
No, because I mean, if she went with you, I wouldn't think that she would be like uncomfortable because you guys both decided to be there, you know. But I don't know. When I go, I just be looking at their tricks. I'd be like, wow, I'm amazed. I want to do that too.
Are you the type where like you go like by the stage and like smack their butt, give them a couple dollars?
Yeah, but they can't get on me though. I can't get a lap dance though because I'm like, this is too much for me. I can't handle it. But I will like throw money at them and they can dance. Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Is that something you would do with your partner? Go to the strip club?
Yes.
Yeah?
I think I would. But not like all the time. Like I wouldn't like do that like every weekend. But I feel like once in a blue moon to have fun, I feel like that's a good way to like have fun.
Right.
Would you let your man smack her and throw a couple dollars?
I don't know if touching her, but he can throw money at her. If I'm throwing money, he can throw money. It's gonna be his money that I'm throwing, not mine, so I don't matter.
Okay, I just asked because I saw a couple go over there and like the girl was like all hyper and everything, and she was like smack her butt, and I just saw the guy and he like did like a quick tap because he was kind of scared. He was just like.
Cause you gotta, I don't know, cause they be like do it, but then they really be mad low key. So it's like, I don't know, depends.
So, same question, same exactly.
Oh my God.
Back to it. So, what do we as a guy do? Me personally, I know my wife. I feel like I'd be disrespecting her. So even if she told me to do it, I wouldn't do it. But if you go with your man and you tell him you can do it, it's fine. Do you really mean you can do it?
I feel like yes, but to a certain extent. You know, like not too much. You know, just like a little bit, but don't get too like. I don't know, like don't start like touching, like nah. I just tell you to smack her ass and keep it going. Like that's it, nothing else. You know what I mean?
I got you.
No, she answered the question. She said smack it and keep it going.
Yeah,
so,
like you ain't gotta do nothing else. Like that's it. Next, you know what I mean?
So can you smack the next one?
Not unless I say you can't.
Oh.
I get to choose that. You know.
Makes no sense, but
It
So
does.
it's all good.
It does make sense. It does make sense.
it's all good.
Whatever for me. You're the one who goes to the club and like
Me?
doesn't even want to that dance. So what are you talking about?
Hey,
Oh.
look, listen, I didn't want to do too much. I was with these two, so I didn't.
What does that got to do with
Whatever. They did
anything?
not even care.
I
You
was
just-
waiting on you. I was trying to party with you because I know you're about the party life. But
Whatever.
I gave him a whole stack of dollar bills, 100 of them.
100?
you
Yeah.
did give me 100,
Did you
and
throw them all or no?
no, I threw 50, and then I still have the 100 literally in my room.
Oh, what is
So-
it gonna do in your room?
We gotta do a round two, but Bibi doesn't wanna take me, so maybe you can convince her.
It's your own fault. Okay, we'll go again. We'll go again.
Yeah,
We'll go again. We'll redo it. We'll redo it. The right way. The right way.
All right, so we took a quick break just to fix up the camera, get a little bit of some drinks, etc. You want to scoot this way, guys, just in case? Perfect.
This way, that way?
Yeah, this way. So, my brother was saying he heard something. So, what you hear?
All right, so recently, a lot of people, like male, female, have been telling me that if you want a long relationship, you gotta eat booty. So, what's your take on that? What do you?
That is true.
That is true.
Only real men do it.
That's true.
So if y'all don't do it, that's questionable.
Do you feel like that's everybody though, or certain people?
I feel like it's certain people.
Certain people.
But I feel like if you find the right one, they will do it.
But all right. So is it something that should be spoken of, or like you just go for it? You know what I mean?
That's a really good question.
I feel like maybe speak about it.
Speak about it.
Yeah, because both of you guys have to be like comfortable with it too, and also because like you want to be clean. You don't want to like do it after a long day of being musty. Of being musty.
6 p.m. after just eating McDonald's.
Yeah, hell no.
Bro, after a long day at work.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta go prepared. No.
That's great. So what if one is on and the other one isn't? Does that mean they're not gonna have a long relationship?
That's a good question.
I don't think that determines if you're gonna have a long relationship or not. I feel like that's just like, I don't know, something fun to do.
Exposed.
I don't think that like
Litzy eats booty.
I don't eat booty. I don't do that. But I feel like it doesn't determine like if you're gonna have a long relationship or not. It's just like having fun, I guess. You know?
But do you feel like it's gonna affect it in the long run, your relationship?
No.
Because what if you really crave it, and like it's not it for the other person? Like,
I don't know. No, I feel like your relationship shouldn't be based on like sexual things, anyways.
Right.
And if it is, then you gotta reevaluate yourself.
But let's be honest. I feel like sex is an important part of the relationship as well. Mm-hmm. Do you feel like if one of them is just not it sexually, it can have something to do with the relationship? Because I honestly feel like it does.
I think it can, because like I do agree with you. Like sex is a big part of it, and if like I feel like if one of you guys are not really like, you know, don't want to, you know, I feel like you guys should like talk about it. But I also don't feel like it should be like we're leaving each other because we're not having sex. You know what I mean? Like I feel like it's something that you guys can like talk about it and like come to like a mutual agreement about it, you know?
and so what's the key to a long relationship, would you say?
Oh, that's a
Okay.
communication. I feel like communication is a big factor. I feel like especially nowadays in our generation, people don't know how to communicate. People don't know how to like express themselves, you know, like actually like talk about their feelings. They just bottle everything up and have problems lingering, and that's why nobody lasts, and like relationships just go down the drain because nobody's like truly communicating.
I agree with that, but I also feel like you gotta keep it real too, more than just communication. Because like some people might communicate what they want you to believe is the truth, when in reality it isn't. Do you know what I mean?
Well, like I guess like communication, honesty. I feel like those are both like two big factors and for like a long-lasting relationship. But what do I know? I'm not in a relationship, so.
Hey, you haven't found the right one that you like to eat his booty?
Exactly.
No,
I'm just having fun.
That's terrible. But I was gonna ask you something else, but it slipped my mind because you're talking about booty.
He's like the dog. Instead of hearing squirrel, you hear booty, and you're like, what?
Right? Like,
Where?
Where?
All right. So I feel like people, not necessarily just women, but specifically women, most of the time, I feel like when they're angry or they're mad, they start acting indifferent. Mm-hmm. And then so us as men, we gotta start guessing what we did or why you're mad. And then whenever we approach y'all to speak on it, y'all don't want to talk about it. So what do we do?
I feel like that's another thing, like communication. But I also feel like give me like space. Give me time to be angry about it a little bit, and then come back to me when I'm not like feeling like that. but don't take too long either. You know what I mean?
But are we still supposed to approach you about it, or are you supposed to approach us about it? At that point,
I feel like you should still approach me about it, because at that point I'm over it. Like, I don't know, like, I feel like give me space to think about it, and not think about it, but like, you know, be mad and like go through the emotions that I'm going through, but then come back so we can actually communicate about it and not have problems lingering after that. You know?
Now, put yourself in our shoes.
Okay.
So, you're mad at us, right? We gotta give it enough time so you can get over it, but don't let it take too long. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, it's tough for us. It puts us in a tough situation because we don't know when to approach y'all.
Yeah. I mean, you just gotta play the guessing game, man. Just play the guessing game, but just be smart about it. I feel like you guys gotta just be smart about it, because sometimes you guys just are too pushy. Like, relax, you know?
That's terrible, bro. That's terrible. That's a
I
terrible
would give the
game.
worst advice.
No, I mean, it's true. Like,
Yeah.
it's literally a guessing game. That's all it is.
Yeah.
So, do you have any questions you would want to know from a guy's point of view?
From a guy's point.
Don't be shy. Don't be
Yeah.
scared. Anything you want to ask.
Yes, I do have a question to ask. Why are you guys all talk, no action?
What do you mean by that?
Like, you guys promise us the world and don't give us nothing.
Honestly, that's a great question. And you're right.
You're married though. You don't
I
count.
am. Okay, I don't count.
Listen, I can't speak for nobody else. I can only speak for myself. So, I really don't know what to tell you. Me, personally, when I'm talking to somebody, when I'm about somebody, I'm about that person. So, every time I've talked to somebody, I let them, like, cut it off with me. Because I'm not a quitter.
Yeah.
I'm not a quitter at all.
Yeah.
So until they tell me, like, let's get some space or let's stop talking or whatever, I stick around, which is my toxic trait, because I end up getting hurt or whatever for sticking around.
Yeah.
When I really shouldn't. And there's a lot of red flags,
Yeah.
but I still stick around. So
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you.
I guess it's just the guys I'm choosing, right?
Right.
Where'd you meet him?
Maybe. Yeah.
At a party.
I feel like a lot of people take people serious in the wrong places. Like, y'all meet somebody at the club, y'all meet somebody wherever drinking, and then y'all want to choose that person and take them serious because something might have happened, and then feelings get caught, and then y'all walk into that.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead. You want to say something?
Oh, that's very true. But I have a question for you guys too.
Okay.
What do you guys like? What is the first thing you guys see in a girl when you guys see her out in public?
Go ahead.
I look at, well, first off, the face, because
Face?
look, listen, I date to marry, so I can't wake up next to you and you got an ugly face. Like,
Yeah.
it makes no sense. Like, and like, especially if you wear a lot of makeup, which there's no problem. Like, if you learn how to do makeup, there's a lot that goes into that. Good for y'all.
Shots
I'm a
fired.
makeup artist over here, and you're telling me that?
But I'm being real. You want it real? I'm giving you real.
Okay. That's real. That's you being
So,
real.
I gotta like your face. If you're not comfortable without makeup, I mean, not to like throw shade on insecure people or whatever, but I gotta like your face, and like
Yeah.
I look at the way you're dressed, and that's pretty much it for me.
Yeah.
That's the main two.
He's like, I gotta look at your face, the way you dress, your shoes, everything. Okay.
Yeah. Nah, same. I mean, face. I gotta look at the face. Same thing. In that sense, I can't wake up to no one who has an ugly face because I can't see your face every morning. I can't.
Hey, look, listen. For all the ugly people out there, there's always gonna be.
Not for all the ugly people out there.
Hey, to everyone out there, you're all beautiful. Don't believe him. You're all beautiful. Don't listen to this guy. Don't follow him. Don't subscribe.
Yo, what do you think you are?
I'm ugly too,
You think
but
he's freaking...
no, I'm ugly
Oh,
too.
boy,
I said it in the first episode if you watched it. So I'm ugly and I claim it and I embraced it. But there's somebody else gonna find you attractive. That's that. There's a person for everybody. So yeah.
There's a person for everybody.
It's true.
Man, I'm sorry.
It's time to go, guys.
So
You gotta go
bad.
soon?
No.
No, okay. Oh man, whoa, that escalated. That was hilarious. For all the ugly people. Yo, we got so many possible like thumbnails and titles in this video.
He said for all the ugly people, Jesus.
God damn. You're all beautiful. Oh no, that's going on there. That's going on there. Oh man. That's hilarious. Anyways, what was the question? Oh, what do we look at? Yeah.
So what do you look at?
Yeah, face. I honestly, I don't even know how to say this word. I'm Spanish. I'm sorry, guys. The hygiene. Is that how you say it? Hygiene, man. Like if she smell a little off.
Yes, that is so true. Hygiene. If
She
you
gotta
stink as fuck.
Yeah.
Go.
If your nails look a little bit rusty, like you haven't clipped them in like 13 months, if they don't got their nails nice and painted, they don't smell nice, got a little bit of perfume. I don't know. I'm picky like that.
Yeah.
She gotta have good hygiene.
That's your wife looking at you crazy over there.
Hey, she had good hygiene. We're
so
together for a reason.
Other than appearance, what else do you guys look at that's not physical?
That's not physical. How you are with money. How important money is to you. That's huge because I feel like there's a lot of gold diggers. There's a lot of people on platforms just to get easy money. No shade again, but
So you want somebody that's hard worker.
hard worker, right? I'm not gonna maintain you my whole life. Like, no, you gotta work. We gotta work. We gotta build it up together. You know what I'm saying? So that's me.
No, that's solid. That's real. I like someone who like would give to me what I give to them, as far as like giving 100 to each other, because there's no point of being in a relationship where you're giving your all and they're not giving anything back. So
Yeah.
have a girl who'll take care of you if you're sick, and you'll do the same for her, you know?
Yeah. That's very true. I feel like for me, let's see. You gotta have like, you gotta be funny to me. I feel like you have to have a good personality because I carry a lot of funny jokes. So you have to match my energy. Okay, I have another question for you guys.
Okay.
What is your love language? Do you guys know what that is?
I have
We'll
a lot.
figure it
I feel
out.
Like
Your love language, it would be, okay, well, we have like physical touch. Like, do you like giving gifts? Do you like words of affirmation, which would be like, you know, telling somebody you're pretty? Or do you like doing things for your partner, like taking the trash out, you know, like things like that? Like, what is your love language?
I feel like words of affirmation for sure. I do give a lot of gifts. It's a bad habit, but I do.
Yeah.
Just I feel like quality time is like my number one for sure.
Quality time is your number one. What about yours?
Me, I would say words of affirmation, but number one has to be like physical touch, not necessarily sexual, but just like being affectionate towards each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
Me, gift giving.
Nice. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
Give me all the gifts, please.
No,
just kidding.
do you do the same for your guy?
I feel like, yes, I do. I just like seeing people's reaction of getting a gift, and not just for like a guy, but like for friends too. I like to like give gifts, but I also recently I'm very into like physical touch. Hold me. I just want you to hold me. I like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Right. And like, what do you do if your partner is not like such a physical touch person?
Or a gift person, like either or.
I don't know. I feel like that's very hard because I feel like I have been with a person that's not like that, so it is very like hard. But I guess like you both have to adjust to each other's like love languages, because you know everybody has different love languages. But I feel like, again, like just like communicate about it, you know. But I feel like it is like hard, but I feel like you definitely have to like adjust to each other. So
So in other words, to recap, you want someone with nice shoes, a nice smile, who has great communication, gives you gifts, and physical affection.
exactly. So if anybody's out there wants to give me all that, please.
I got a quick
Yeah.
question.
Follow her.
Yeah.
So you're single right now.
Uh-huh.
Let's say you start talking to somebody. Do you find it annoying, or does it bother you if like I tell you like, let me know when you get there, let me know when you get home, like let me know if something happens? Like, do you find that annoying?
I love that. I love that you want to know where I'm at. I love that you want to know that I'm safe. I love that. Me personally, I like that because I like to do that as well. But I feel like not everybody's like that because some people take it as being clingy. But I like that. Like, I like to know that you care about me.
Right.
So.
Because I feel like now a lot of people take it as you want to be controlling, which I feel like it gets very misinterpreted.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, like.
Well, I feel like again that falls again with like the communication part.
Right.
You guys have to both talk about like what you guys like, how you guys are. This is why you guys have to get to know each other really good before you guys even think about, being in a relationship or something like that. Like, you guys have to really like know each other. So yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna wrap it up then. It's been a great conversation. You had a good time?
Yes, I had a good time.
Perfect.
Thank you for having me, even though I'm nervous, but.
No, thank you for being here. You did great. Give us your Instagram so people can follow you.
My Instagram is @Litzy's Beauty because I'm beautiful.
All right.
Question: Are you licensed, right?
Huh?
You're licensed, the cosmetologist?
No, I'm not licensed yet.
licensed?
Soon, I will be licensed soon.
All right. Now I was gonna tell you to put her link so they could book, but she's not there yet. But
You can still book for makeup services.
There you go.
Hey, she got makeup on point. I better book her. Book her.
She's good with makeup.
All right, well, thank you guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for listening. Put in the comments some topics you want us to talk about. If you want her back, we'll bring her back. If you know somebody, if you want to come on the podcast, let us know and we'll have you. So thank you so much. Pura Vida.
Bro, yeah.
Am I supposed to say that too?
You don't have to.
Oh,
You can.
I'm not
You can
Costa
say whatever you
Rican. Bye.